guys, we are back. Guys, so I'm writing, but I'm doing a lot. My eyes, I never even sleep. This is like 7 a.m. I'm already in the studio in the class trying to start. Don't say let me do this because in my house my children are shouting everywhere. I cannot even record a video. But then let's get straight to this video. Today, I want to talk about Pre-Cas interview questions because a lot of people have come to my DM chatting me about it. I say, oh, mom, make I drop them so that other people will also learn from it. So I will start straight. I have a paper. I've printed it out, so I'll just be going through it and then we'll be communicating, you know. So let me start. The first one will be your what's your name? Like some people might not even know their name. Your application number. So you just write your name and application number, but if it's oral you should be able to just say it out. And then if it's yeah, you should be able to just say it out. So this question you should be able to cram it, because for some schools they don't do Pre-Cas interview questions, they don't do written, it's just visa. And then you know UKV can just call at random, they can just call 1 or 2, 3 people at random and ask them these questions. So everybody's supposed to know it in off heart, so that in case you are being called, you'll be able to say everything and reply because you've done your research and you know everything. So after that, you explain why you chose to apply to the UK and specify why you chose your university. So I will say go on Google, search on Google, and then write check about the importance of schooling in the UK. I'm sure you'll be able to get good points there because that was what I did, and I also just wrote from my heart. So then for your school you need to go and research about your school, guys. You need to research about your school. So when you make research about your schools, importance, like what are the highlights that the school have, so these are the points you're going to write out there. Like, yeah, you can put they have most affordable school fees, that's for me, but you should just go and check your school. What are the highlights for your school? What are those things that were topping that make you to choose your school? So, and again, when last did you study, either in your home country or in another country? Include details of course, title, when you studied, and give reasons for the gap. So when last did you study in your school, in your university, in Nigeria, sorry, any country, I'm saying Nigeria, it's just because I think I have a lot of Nigerian community, guys, sorry about that. But then wherever you're watching from, when last did you study, what course did you study, and then if you have gap, now gaps mean between when you last study and maybe you have 10 years or 5 years, maybe you were working, or maybe childbirth, or maybe parenting, or maybe business, or anything that was in between, you need to state it and where you're applying now. So, and when you're writing, don't just say, I studied BA, blah, 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 or I studied BSc, that's it. No, don't do that. Please, you go deep, because they don't just want one sentence writing. They don't want it. They want a full explanation that when they are reading, they'll be able to tell a lot about you. They'll be able to know you in depth. So it's like reading and giving a pictorial view of who you are. Do you get? So that is it. You're telling a story about yourself. That is how you should write. Like you're telling a deep story about yourself. But yeah, I think that's what you. So for me, the last course I studied was BA Industrial Design from Ahmadu Bello University for 2005-2009. You know, I was given like this, and then in Nigeria I majored in textile design and blah blah blah. It was a 4-year program. You know, so all these points, you need to put it down like that, not just say you studied this, but I went deeper, telling them how many years I took into the study, what I specialized in, and then you can go further and talk about some of the modules you did in the school. Like if you did printing, like I did printing, I did dyeing, I did this, and in printing I'm going to learn how to do this. It taught me this. Like in if I want to talk about patterns, I can talk about different patterns. I can, like, just to show that you have full knowledge, what is in your head, you have full knowledge of everything, guys. That is just what they need. And so after that, you just a summary of yourself, like your summary of your education. That's what you are giving them. So then, before applying to decide university, what course did you explore for studying in similar courses in your country? Now, if you have applied like in your home country, if you have applied try applying any school, let them know. But it's not like, even if you don't tell them, you don't lie about it, because I didn't, and I told them I didn't apply any school in my country. That was it. I also told them I didn't apply any course in my country. Why? Because my kind of study it's not really seen in a university frame. That is it. Mostly in tertiary institution, people's private fashion houses or fashion business. That is it, but not in a university environment. Fashion design is not studied in a university environment, and that was why I really wanted to come abroad. And coming abroad has changed the perspective overall. That I wish I even did a BA here, because what we do in BA in Nigeria is completely different from what they do here. So guys, just do your research. I hope that this point I'm giving you guys is making you to understand how to do it. Then again, what are your plans for your completion of course? Please include your information relating on how you expect your course will benefit you. Now this question is really very deep, because you know that whatsoever you're doing here is a financial investment. It's a huge financial investment. Paying £15,000, £20,000 is not small money. Is not small money. So guys, please, you need to tell them if the financial investment is worth it. So if you were working in Nigeria, if you're working in any country, sorry, I keep using Nigeria as a case study. If you are working in any country, and then whatsoever you're earning after the studies, what will happen to you? Will you be able to earn more? Like, and then you have to tell them that you have to keep relating it back to your home country. Whatsoever you're writing at this particular point, you have to relate it back to your home country, that after your studies you're going back to your country to do this, to do that. You're going back to your country to apply for so job. Say maybe, let me say you're working in marketing now, and say maybe you're working in this company, but if you finish this study and you have this knowledge, you'll be able to apply maybe in Shell, and Chevron will pay you so amount, maybe 2 million a month, 2 million naira a month for this position. Do you get? So that is really ambitious. It shows that you're after something. There's a plan. Do you get? There's a plan. So that's what they want to see. For me, I just said I was running a fashion, but after this I intend to go, and because with the knowledge I have to do bigger. So you know, just write and form your story. Everything should be, the story should coordinate themselves. They should be together, moving. It's like they're preparing you for the research you come and do in this place. Again, so after that, explain why your interest in your chosen course, referring to your school website for information on your courses and your modules. Now, modules are courses that we do, so each course is called a module. So for this point, whatsoever you're going to write here, or whatsoever you're going to say verbally, you should go to your school website, check all the modules. I have like 6 modules for my ME. So you will go to all the modules, and I have design practice, I have exit to industry, I have innovation with design. So all these modules, I had to go and read through them, and then when I was writing, I write innovation and design, I'm going to learn this. Design practice, I'm going to learn this. You get? So this is how you're supposed to write it down. You have to go to the school website, your course, and read everything. I know everything. Then you fill it up deep, not just writing I have this. No. For each course, you also break down every course and every information the website said about that course. That is, and then when you are writing, you'll be connecting them. Say, I find this very fascinating, I find this very interesting, I find this very educative. These are points you should be putting down, and it increases your interest for the course. Just it. I hope that you guys are really learning from this. So again, give details of course/institution you considered in the UK. Now, if you've applied any other school in the UK and the course, maybe because you know some courses are relating, like let me say fashion marketing, fashion merchandise, fashion design, fashion illustration, fashion. Now these courses are relating. So if it's possible, I applied fashion design in this school and I applied fashion marketing in another school, or you get? So but they are relating, but then I should have a reason why I prefer this course in this university and this course in another university. So whatsoever school you've applied, even if it's a different course, you write it down and tell them why you applied that school, and then why you still chose this their school over the other school. For me, you know, I applied in Birmingham and I still got admission in Birmingham, but I chose Teesside because Teesside, that was what I wrote there. I said I chose Teesside because the payment plan was, it all falls down to the payment plan, because I've never seen a payment plan like this before. So I said the payment plan was more juicy and more flexible. The school fees was again cheaper because that Birmingham was a 1-year program, and then I still have to pay around 15,000, it's about 20 or 19,000. But then they give you 3,000 discount. At that, the school fees is still falling back to like 16 or 17k. They give you, you have 17k to pay in 1 year. While here I have just 7.5. School fees is 15k. I just have 7.5 to pay in 1 year, and I still had a discount of like 1.5. So, guys, at this point, like, that's how you be writing it. It's really important that you write it like that. And then I think we're drawing closer to the end of the questions, and we are going straight to the maintenance fee, maintenance and living expenses. So, will you be coming with your dependents to the UK? So if you like information relating to your permit to bring dependents with you, so the school don't really need this information. The school don't really need this information, but then if you're coming with your dependents, you can write. If you're coming without your dependents, you can also write. But for me, I just wrote I was coming alone, because as of when I came alone, like at stay 3-4 months before my family decided to join me. So guys, you can just write whatever, but just make sure that you're writing the right thing. You know, ask for information and make sure that you're writing the right thing. So for me, I wrote I wasn't coming with my dependents, because they don't even need it. Whether you're coming with your dependent or you're not coming with your dependent, they don't need it. All information they need is about you. The school is only relating to you. They have no information with your school, with your family. They have nothing to do with your family. So again, I will not, okay, I've said that. Where do you plan to live while studying in the university? And when it comes to accommodation, now when you want to talk about accommodation, you have to also tell them, show them that you've made research about the whole environment. So you can go on Google, go around the environment. Like I was checking around the university and areas that were very close to the university, so I knew that there was TS1, there was TS2, TS3 and all that. So you need to go and check, because there's TS1, TS2, TS2. That was what I did. So I said, I said I need to stay. I'm staying close to the school. I'm already talking to some letting agents, because I had to check other letting agencies. I'm talking to some letting agents. You can say, call letting agent and say, I'm looking. We've not concluded, but I'm looking at an apartment in maybe Victoria Road, blah blah. Just to show that you are really engaged. You know, it's not like they ask you question you don't know. Do you get? So you already know where you're coming to. You can go on YouTube, search videos, working, give details relating to your current circumstances, such as employment, history, family, and business. Now, if you're working, you talk about your work and you talk about for how long have you been working, and then the savings. You can say huge part of your of what you're paying for your school fees is coming from savings from your work that you save, blah blah blah. You and your husband, or if you're single, you can say family support and all that, just to show that there's a financial commitment. And even when you leave, even when you come to the UK and you get stranded, you're actually getting a financial assistance from family. Do you get? So you won't be stranded in school no matter what. That there's actually a financial assistance that is coming from somewhere. So you can either say your family, your husband, your parents, your this. There's a lot of savings. So that's why you showed, and you can link it to your living expenses. The money you showed is actually yours. So you already have that money saved up to help you, because you already have living expenses. And then again, if you're obtaining a loan to cover your tuition fee and cost of, you don't need that. So no, you don't need to obtain a loan, because when they ask you about this one, you don't need to obtain a loan, because you've already showed them living expenses. So you have the money, you don't need to obtain a loan. Do you get? This question has to be no. It cannot be yes at any point. Then, do you have family in the UK? Now, for people that have relatives that are living with them in the UK, can say yes, I have a family member living in the UK. And if you don't, you can tell them, like, for me, I don't. Guys, I hope this video was really, really very educative. Thank you, guys. If you're still watching this video, I don't even know, please like and share. When you share, it tells other people on YouTube about this video, guys. So please share, and tell a lot of people about this channel. Let's keep the family growing, and see you guys in my next video. And if there's anything you want me to talk about, just chat me up, and so I'll make my research and also talk about it, guys. See you guys in my next video. Bye. Ciao, ciao.